Hi everyone, my name is Prashant Gupta and topic for this video is objects in JS. In this video we are going to talk about objects, what are objects, how to create an object in JavaScript and how to iterate over an object. So basically what is an object? Object is a set of key value pair. It stores data in the form of a key value pair. So it can store many key value pairs, not just one. You can store as many key value pairs as you want. Objects are mutable, so basically they are addressed by reference, not by value. So what happens when you allot a memory to an object? It is basically allotted a memory to an allotted a memory to that object, and that memory reference has been saved by the JavaScript code. So whenever you are calling that object, it is addressed by that memory reference, not by the value of the object. Because object could have many key value pairs or it could be empty as well, but it is still an object. The things inside that may or may not be changed, but the container for that is fixed in our things. So basically that is why they are addressed by their reference, not by their value. Now coming to the next slide, how to create an object. You can create an object with the help of object literal. We can simply create an object by using object literal method. We will talk about this, and we will also use object literal method in the following videos and coming up for all of the sessions. You can also use new keyword to create an object, and you can use constructor object to create an object and using a object.create method. In this video, we are going to discuss the first two methods only to create an object, and you will only use these two methods in your whole lifetime in most of the cases while dealing with JavaScript code. Now let me go to my VS Code and we will talk about the key value pair and how this how are we going to create an object as well. Let me open that. So I have a basic boilerplate code set up here. Let me open this with our live server. Nothing till now. So let me open the console. Let's write our first statement in here. Hello everyone. So it is getting printed. So we now know that our console or our script is working. Now before talking about the object literal, I'm going to create an object with the help of new queue. So what you need to do here is you need to use a declaration. That's I have declared a const object, and since you are going to use a new keyword, you have to write new. This is just a keyword in the JavaScript. You can memorize it for now. We'll talk about how new works in the coming up videos. Now you want to create an object, so you have to use the object here. Now you will be able to see that your object has been created. Now on the console we are getting a shell of object. If I expand that, we don't have anything as of now. Prototype is something which we are not going to talk about in this video. It is about basically an intermediate level topic, so we'll not discuss about this for now. But we don't have anything inside our object for now. Prototype is something which is on the top of object, not on the object. So when I basically open the object, there is nothing inside there. So how do you fill an object? So let's see that. But before filling an object with the key value pair, let's try to make an object with the help of object literal. So this method is quite easy. What you need to do here is just create a declaration and make it equal to an curly braces. Open and close curly braces. With the help of that, we have created a new object. Let me print the object too. As you can see, it is similar, completely same to what we have created with the help of new object. And the syntax is quite small. We don't have to deal with new keyword, the object keyword. Both of these are JavaScript keywords, reserved keywords. So you don't need to have some understanding of how these things work, and everything is quite easy with the help of this using object literal here. So we will use this thing only. Now let's give it a key value pair. Let's understand how it works. So I'm going to give a first name in this. I'm going to write my name in here. So what I have given here is I have a key that is first name and I have a value in this. So your key has to be unique. We will talk about why keys should be unique, but let's understand how this key value pair works. Let's give a one more key in here. Let's call it last name. So as you can see in the console as well, there is a first name that is Prashant and last name that is Gupta. So we have a key value pair in here. Now let's talk about why our key should be unique in an object. Let me reuse one key in here. That is first name, and let's give it some name. Let's call it welcome. Then we will see. As you can see, my previous key value has been overwritten. In the console, it is not showing me 3 values. The previous key value has been overwritten. You can use a value as many times as you want. That is completely fine, but you cannot reuse a key. That is why it is called a key. So basically, if you recall it with a lock key should be unique in itself. You cannot open any other lock, or any other key can open your lock. So basically, in the same thing here, you cannot recreate or duplicate a key. So I hope you guys have understood what key value pair means, why key should be unique. We have talked about these two things for now. Now, coming back to the PPT, we'll discuss a few things in here. We are going to see how we are going to iterate an object. We have already seen how for loop works, and in this video we are going to see how are we going to iterate through an object. We are going to use a for in loop in here. Now this is a kind of new for loop which we haven't discussed previously, so we'll discuss about this in much detail. Let me open the VS Code. So the syntax is quite similar to what we have in the for loop. So you have a for, then you have to use a declaration. Then you can use any variable name you want. We have used for, let's see, for in loop in our case. Let's talk about that. For in, let me add one more key in here so that we can have something. To write India only, object2, and I am going to only console.log the value in our case. Let me comment this thing. Now as you can see, these things are my key names is been getting printed on my console. So basically the value or the val keyword here is, or val basically our variable here is giving us the key names. So if I want to access the value for that particular key, I can use something like this. So with the help of this, basically our for in loop helps us to identify or helps us to iterate over a object. So you can see in here, let me just comment this thing. So we have got our keys and the values for that corresponding key. So this basically, this bracket thing is something which you use to access a key with the help of for in loop. You guys already know how for loop works. It basically iterates to the thing which you have provided inside it. Here I have given object2 inside my for loop, and basically it is iterating over that. It is going through each of the key which it have. Basically it has a first name, it has a last name, it has an address. It is going through all over that, and it is giving me the key names. And with the help of those key names, I am able to get the values to that corresponding. I hope this thing is clear. In the next lecture, we are going to talk about arrays. What are arrays? How we can iterate over them and all of the stuff. Thank you everyone.